This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to our high school football previews. We take a look at all the high school football teams in our area as they get ready for the 2025 season. Start first right in Lawrenceburg, where they have a brand new head coach in Garrick Barnett. Takes over for David Marston, who had a very strong career during his time with over 100 wins to his credit. Barnett is looking to change the culture around the purple and gold and hopefully end a 10-year postseason drought. New head coach Garrick Barnett is ready to roll in 2025, and so is the rest of his team.
We've done the off-season workouts, which is by far it's been tremendous. Our guys have worked their tails off. They've put all the hard hours in, and I say that, the games are hard, the weeks are hard going into them, but this is when it starts to get fun. And so, all this off-season weightlifting, all this speed school, all this, all these things that we've done, 7-on-7s, spring practice, it all builds up to, the next 3 or 4 months. And so I'm excited for our kids. I think they're ready.
Barnett inherits a team that went 4-6 in 2024, a group that had plenty of chances for a better outcome.
One of the most important things we have to do this year is finish games. I think it's really important. I think being more conditioned as a team, that'll help us finishing games, but I think we got it this year.
The Wildcats will return to a deep senior class, plus several underclassmen ready to fill in some big spots.
We've got 14 seniors, and they are, I wouldn't trade a good mule for any of them. I mean, they are top-notch kids on and off the field. And a lot of times you can't say that, but I have utmost confidence in those guys' ability to lead. And then, our junior class it's not real thick, but they're super talented. And then our sophomore guys are going to be able to help too. We've got a couple of those guys that are going to step up into roles that maybe they didn't foresee, or maybe we didn't foresee, and so we've got a lot to look forward to this year.
The region has changed for Lawrence County, with just 5 teams and a better chance to make the playoffs.
Nobody to sleep on in our region, for sure, but we do look forward to the opportunities that a 5-team region gives us. Clearly we win one game and we're in, and so that's nice, and that would be okay, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to win the region, and so if we're going to do that, we've got to go into those games with the right scheme, the right plan. And our coaches, my guys, I love them. Nobody in the state works harder than them, in my opinion. I'd put them up against anybody on the field, and then also our coaches as well. We're in a really good spot right now.
The Wildcats haven't seen the postseason since 2015, a trend they are wanting to end this year.
It's really motivating. I think this could be our year. This could be our year. We win a lot of games, and hopefully go to the playoffs. It depends on how we play.
Coming up next, we head on over to Loretto and Summertown, as each team in new regions looking to make some noise in 2025.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to our high school football previews. We take a look at the other two teams within Lawrence County, starting first over at Loretto. They also have a brand new head coach in Bryce Glass. He is hoping to continue the recent trend of postseason appearances, hopefully make it pretty far in 2025. Bryce Glass takes over the reins of Loretto, trying to put his own trademark on the program.
It's been good, busy but good. Trying to put my own little stamp on things and implement some stuff that we want to do. So, but it's been good. It's went good so far. Kids are working hard, and that's all we can ask for.
Already his impact is being felt with the players getting the message.
So he's done, honestly, really good. He's really taught us that we have to work for everything that we're going to get, and that's just about it. Everything has something you have to work for.
The Mustangs will have to replace a lot from last year's team, but they know they have the personnel to make it happen.
Losing what we've lost, last year is brutal, but we got guys out here that's putting in work every day, so they're ready to give it a go, and I'm ready to see what they got.
A new region awaits the Mustangs in 2025 with more challenges to add to an already tough slate.
Our old region wasn't easy, and then you add Parsons and Adamsville and Scotts Hill into it. It's brutal. It's brutal. But we only can control what we can control, so we're gonna get after it.
Loretto is in the midst of one of the best postseason runs in school history, but they have bigger goals in mind for 2025.
That's the main goal, is just getting up to state, trying to win, really.
Now over the Summertown, they have a lot of new as well. The Eagles will be breaking in a brand new stadium this year. They'll have a very different roster from what they've had in years past, but coming off one of the best seasons in school history in 2024, looking to make some noise once again. Summertown starts 2025 with plenty of optimism, coming off a great year and adding their own ballpark.
The winning season obviously had a lot to do it, but also I think the new facilities, as you saw coming in, I think they're really excited about the new field, new, weight room, locker room, the whole deal. So, kids are excited.
The Eagles will have their own field for the first time since starting the program, finally finding a place to call home.
That just motivates us even more. We're pushing to get us a playoff game on there too. So.
The boys in blue will have to replace a lot on both sides, but they know they have the guys to continue their recent success.
We got some really good guys I feel really good about, and things happen. There's a lot of stories I thought about over the years as things have happened, but hey man, these kids are excited to play, and we're excited to coach them, and play as hard as you can, as long as you can, and go from there.
Eagles had one of the best defenses in the state in 2024. Now they look to build on what they've started.
All our guys do a good job coaching them up. The guys really bought into what we're doing. Obviously, and I said this earlier, went somewhere that we really felt like it was a team approach to run the football, shorten the game a little bit, play good defense, be solid in the kicking game. And, most people are trying to do something similar to win football games. Now, there's people that like to throw it all over the yard and all that kind of stuff, but the ones that are really successful play complementary football, offense, defense, kicking games. So I thought it was a great recipe for us.
Summertown hosted a playoff game last season. Now this group is looking to take it a step further.
That kind of just motivates us to keep going forward and make it happen this year.
Coming up next, we head on over to Wayne County to check in with Collinwood and Wayne County.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks, served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
The Summit of Lawrenburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to our high school football previews. We head over to Wayne County, checking in first with the Wildcats. We had a big year in 2024, and with a lot of returners back in the black and gold, looking for big things in 2025. 2024 was a banner year for Wayne County as they finished the season strong and found a way into the playoffs.
Our region was competitive, man. 4-2 teams, and one of them didn't make the playoffs. We had a lot of teams in the region that beat each other up. We was able to get in the playoffs and had a tough road going to McKenzie and everything last year, which we're in the region with them now because we moved regions. We feel confident about what we did last year, and like you said, it's a building block to build upon this year.
The ceiling is high for the Wildcats in 2025, and this group knows what's on their shoulders.
Well, just coming in with our heads high because, the people that put us out we basically have their region, so we're just coming in here to win. That's it really, just high expectations.
There's a lot of starters returning on both sides of the ball, giving them depth and experience needed for a playoff run.
We feel good. We got a lot of guys with experience, like you said, some out of necessity last year because of injuries and things like that. So we got some guys coming back that's played a lot of ball for us. We got some guys we've moved around in a couple different positions and some young guys that stepped up and going to play. But overall, we feel good about what we got.
The Wildcats will enter a new region in 2025, one filled with a few state title contenders.
But some of these other ones are going to be new to us, and we know what McKenzie is because we saw them in the playoffs. So we're going to have them as a region game, but hopefully we can do what we need to do and get us a playoff spot, and hopefully down here.
The goal for Wayne County is to get back to where they were just a season ago and beyond.
I want to see us all in a good place where we're having a great brothership and just able to communicate up front and just be dogs all day.
Now to the other side of the county, where Collinwood, coming off a disappointing 2024 as the Trojans look to rebound in a big way this year. Collinwood is ready for the 2025 season and prepared for a year of unknowns.
A new group, new experiences, new region, a lot of things unknown about that, but for fighting the hot weather, but it's time, football time, yes sir.
2024 is not what the Trojans expected after a stellar 2023. This group is ready for some redemption.
It's very motivated. We lost some of our good seniors too, so it's a big step up for us to come in here and win a lot of games.
The boys in green will have to replace its backfield from a year ago. It's time for the rest to step up.
People got to step up, and we are stepping up right now too. And we're really going to see tomorrow when we scrim Summertown how much people step up.
The Trojans will face a new region with some state title contenders. However, the teams are not unfamiliar.
Of course, we got to play McEwen a couple years ago in the playoff, and then we had Bruce on schedule last year, and so got to get McKenzie in the playoff. So it's not just totally bad, and we have a pretty good relationship with Coach Zimmer. We do some work with Coach Zimmer at Perry County, so it's not that we don't know him, we just haven't played him in a long time. So it will be a new experience, and going west instead of east and north, it'll be a little bit different.
The new season brings a new shot of hope, and this group knows the issues that they need to fix.
Take away the mistakes. So gosh, it's just you can't do those things, and so we had a lot of bad mistakes last year that hurt us a lot, and so we would like to not see that happening, and we'll kind of start that tomorrow and see how we do that. You forget that sometimes. Year before, Blake Whitten, he just didn't put the ball on the ground, and so you kind of take that for granted, but when it happens a lot, it matters.
Coming up next, we check in with the other two teams within our area with Mount Pleasant and Richland.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to our high school football preview as we head on over to Murray County to check in with Mount Pleasant. The Tigers had a disappointing end to their 2024 with a new look roster looking to change some things in 2025. Mount Pleasant has been one of the best programs in the area over the last few seasons, and they can't wait to kick off this year.
We've had a good off season. Guys have really worked hard in the weight room this winter, developing, becoming the best individual player they could be physically. Had a good spring practice, and here we are in July. Season's right around the corner. We're excited.
The Tigers finished short of their expectations in 2024. Now they're aiming to right some wrongs.
It was really motivational, especially with the outcome that last season had and, with the players that we lost.
They lost a lot of production from last season. However, with a new group of transfers and returners, they feel they can make a run again.
We return quite a bit. I think we returned, 5 or 6 starters on each side of the ball, and a lot of production. Obviously, JP Easterling carried a lot of weight, and Jaden McClure, back again. We added a couple of guys. Kel Scott at quarterback is doing a good job learning the system and kind of falling right in, and being a leader and getting guys going. Peyton Niehaus has obviously been a great addition as a defensive player. He's got some really good receiver skills too. Our guys really welcome them in, and we bring a lot of good guys back.
The team has adjusted well to the new roster, with everyone getting along.
Especially with the new players that are coming in, I feel like the team chemistry is getting there, our team bonding is getting there. In the locker room when we're working out, we're all jumping up and down, excited for the season that's coming up.
The Tigers will open up 2025 with a new rival, a good chance to make some noise.
We want to come out ready. We expect to win every time we take the field. We have a tough challenge with Battle Creek. They have a lot of energy, a lot of juice, great coaching staff, new school, going in their first year of varsity football, their first home game, on their field ever is against us. So there's going to be a huge crowd, and it's going to be a great environment and a good game in Murray County.
Now over to Giles County, where Richland was coming off one of its best seasons in school history. The Raiders made some noise, making a deep playoff run. This time around, with almost a new look roster, this group was looking to make the same push, if not better, this time around. Last season, Richland took a major step forward, making it to the Class A quarterfinals. Now in 2025, they're looking to take the next step.
Well, last year it was great, but it's a new year. You got to rebuild, restart, but we're looking to continue off the momentum we ended with.
The Raiders lost a good group of seniors, but returned plenty of upperclassmen, especially up front.
We can just kind of build off of what we had last year and don't have to start all over or reinvent the wheel or anything. So, it's made everything transition really, really smooth, and, allowed us to go ahead and really kind of be way ahead of where we were this time last year. So
the skill positions are loaded once again, with several guys looking to step up their game.
It's a big senior class. We lost some good seniors last year, but a majority of our defensive guys were juniors last year, so now they're in the senior role. I think most of our whole front are all seniors, so we got a lot of those guys. We do have some young mixed in there, but right now they're gelling really, really good together and focused on what the mission at hand is.
Richland will enter a new region once again, one that added another tough team.
Picked up Fayetteville back in here, and then the rest are the same. But, year in, year out, I believe we're in the most competitive 1A region in the state of Tennessee, top to bottom. You're not going to face a weak opponent all year. So you got to be ready and be ready to handle your business each and every Friday, or, you're going to get it taken to you.
The Raiders will aim to get back into the spotlight in 2025, but they'll need to remember their identity to get them to the top level.
Just stay ready, stay hungry, and just come out and show everybody what we've been working on.
It's just about getting better and not being complacent with what we've done in the past, and not living on last year. That's last year. We want to leave it better than we found it, so these seniors tasked with going further than what we did last year.
That does it for our high school football preview. Our first games are just around the corner. Don't forget to check out all of our coverage right here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.